so this is my first impression on The Gentleman's Alliance Cross by Arina Tanemura. So this is a shoujo school romance. The Gentleman's Alliance Cross follows a high school girl named sorry, I'm really bad at these Japanese names. Hayane Otomiya, who attends the prestigious Imperial Academy. Hayane is in love with the school's emperor, which is basically like the student council president, Shizumasa Togu, and has been since she was a young girl. Unfortunately, because of the school's class system, she is unable to get close to Shizumasa at school. When Hayane jumps at an opportunity to be near Shizumasa, she finds herself hired as his bodyguard. However, when she starts getting closer to Shizumasa again, she realizes that he is very different from how she remembers him. This story has many twists and turns, and Hayane comes to terms with her painful past, and the student council might just have some big secrets. So, my thoughts on this. I do have all the volumes of this manga, as many were gifted to me by my dad many years ago, but I've only just now finished collecting them and started getting around to reading it. So I decided to start over again, which is why I'm giving my first impression, because I've read the first volume maybe 4 years ago, so I thought I would start again. This manga is a little bit confusing, so you sort of got to remember what exactly was happening. I think that this manga is quite good so far. While I did find some parts a little confusing, as characters are drawn quite similarly, and there are a lot of names to learn, the story itself is very interesting. You learn a big secret quite early in the story that the main character is not aware of. Knowing this makes the story hit differently and really makes me compelled to keep reading and find out how things are going to pan out when the protagonist discovers this information. The characters are interesting and each have their own unique personalities and dynamics. It is also interesting to see the main characters have their having to deal with their emotional trauma from their past and their complicated relationships with their biological family. Additionally, I really like this manga's art style. So if we take a look in here, and I can show you some pages here. Arina Tanemura has quite I don't know if it's unique, but she has a very standout art style, and I have seen cover arts from some of her other manga as well, and they all seem to have this same sort of style, and I quite like it. Reading this series has piqued my interest into what other works this mangaka has done. So if any of you have read any other Arina Tanemura works, let me know. I think that there's a lot of twists and turns, and there's a lot of things I wasn't expecting going into this. I thought that it was going to be a very typical high school shoujo, and that's not what this ended up being. I'm sorry that I didn't really say what any of the plot twists were. It makes it a bit hard to it's hard to explain exactly what this story is about without giving away things that would be considered spoilers, and I really don't want to spoil the story for anybody that wants to go in completely blind. Actually, I'm going to do a little spoiler section here. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get away before I give you some spoilers about some plot things that make this story more interesting. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, spoiler warning. The reason that this can get a little bit complicated and a little bit strange is because Shizumasa, the guy that she is in love with, has a body double who stands in at school with her, which is why he doesn't seem to be the way that she remembers. So sometimes she's talking with the real Shizumasa, and sometimes it is the body double, which makes it a little bit confusing once you know, because they're drawn obviously very, very similarly, or pretty much exactly the same. So it makes it difficult sometimes as the reader to figure out who she's talking to. But it does make the story more interesting. She's in love with him because of a childhood book that she wrote, but also because of an interaction she had with him. But the book that she's in love with was written by the body double, but the interaction she had where she fell in love with him even more was with the real Shizumasa. So that's why the story is so compelling and so different. So yeah, I'm sorry if that was too much spoilers. I hoped anyone that didn't want to see that got away fast enough. I think I'm up to about the 3rd volume now. I think there's 11 total. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to reading the rest of it. I have slowed down a little bit at the moment just because I've been busy, but I'm going to get back into reading this. And when I finished it, I'm going to do a full review on my channel, so keep an eye out for that in the future if you're interested. If you've read this one, let me know what you think. I think that this one's a little bit underrated. I haven't seen many people talk about this series, but let me know if you've read it and what you think, or let me know if maybe you think you might pick this up now. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you'll check out some of the others on my channel. I've also done first impressions of The Ancient Magus Bride. and Yona of the Dawn, and Cardcaptor Sakura. So if you'd like to see any of those, they're all on my channel as well. I also do manga hauls each month, although I'm not sure if that's going to be continuing as much into the next year, but we'll see. I also have plans to do more anime related content as well. It's just that they take a little bit longer to edit, so they're going to come out a bit slower. But yeah, I hope you'll stick around on my channel and check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much if you watched this to the end, or if you watched the start and then skip the spoiler part if you didn't want to see it. But thank you so much for all those people who have subscribed to my channel so far. I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!